Now we're ready to shoot in the rain. Hello. We bought a rain cover for the camera. Thanks for the comment. Allow me to demonstrate. Unzip the bottom and you reach in from a side, put it in like that and zip it back up. You tighten this bit down. A lot of people, and on my camera too, just not on this lens actually, there's a you have the hood, lens hood, and you put your lens hood on the front there, and then look, completely rain covered, and you can still see everything to do with the camera. You can still see everything on the back. No rain's getting in, your lens isn't covered, it's nice and tight on the front, and that's how the rain covers work. We got this letter today, which effectively tells me that from in less than a month from now, I will receive no government support. Don't get me wrong, I'm 27, I probably should be able to support myself by now, but I've been in uni for 7 years, and I don't plan on moving into a field that my degree pertains to at the end of it, so things are a bit stiff. I thought I would have guaranteed work at the school that I used to tutor at. Turns out I don't. When I left this term just gone, because I had a compulsory class on the day that that shift was on, they had to get somebody to fill in for me. When I called the registrar today to let her know that that class finishes on Friday and I'm available again, she wasn't sure if the replacement they hired for me was coming back or not, so I was kind of counting on that, because that would let me, that would support the family a little bit, but it's not there anymore. Pretty well done with uni now. I handed in my last assignment on Sunday just gone. I have an assessment task in a couple of weeks that I'm prepared for, and I have an exam in a week or two after that. A week after that. No, 2 weeks after. I have an exam 2 weeks after that. I need to get my name out there. I need to get the business rolling, and I need to get it rolling quick. It can't just be a slow roll, because in a month I'm not going to have any money coming in. So that's what we're doing. On the topic of quitting, or not quitting but being out of work, I had 3 businesses at the start of this year. Well, once this business came to life, there was 3. There was Fatisto, there was Revolution Training, and there was Baker's Young Labour Force. Baker's Young Labour Force was my first business ever. It was built up to facilitate a job that I had that no longer, well, I couldn't do it. I needed staff to do it for me, so I created the business. Held it for 3 years. Had a good relationship. With the contractors, and due to the fact that things are finishing and I'm trying to wind up, I'm trying to free up my time for YouTube and things like that, I let it go. I would have thought that after 3 years I would have got a box of favourites or something, and I didn't. Thankfully though, my wife stepped in, and I just want to say thank you here, because I know you watch my videos, and I appreciate the fact that where they disappointed me, you stepped up and bought me a nice little tea gift to celebrate the fact that there was 3 years of success there and it's finished. It's a big deal to me. Like I said, it was my first business. It's where I learned everything about running a business. I didn't learn anything about promoting a business because I didn't need to, but I had staff. I had my own staff. I employed nearly 20 kids over the years that I was there. For most of them it was their first job, and I feel very lucky to have been in a position where I could give them that opportunity. I've passed on references for just about all of them now into their next jobs, and I feel like I played an important part in then getting those jobs. So to me it was a big deal. It's very sentimental. I don't like quitting things. I don't like letting things go, but it had to be done, and it's done. And as good as it feels, it now makes the fact that the government's cutting me off my funding even more complicated. If you use Lightroom at all, go and have a look at my presets. I use them a lot. my own presets, which is why I thought they were valuable to you as well. Please bear in mind, I'm not a professional yet. I'm like a professional amateur. I don't know. I'm on my way to learning. This is my first go at presets, commercially valuable presets. Like, I've made my own before, but these are the first ones that I've tried to sell. They're not perfect, I know that, and I've learned a lot from making them, but they are still good presets. And like I said, I use them quite frequently, so go check them out. Link in the description. Yeah. I was going to leave the vlog there because I had some stuff happen during the, well, it didn't happen to me, but some stuff happened during the week that changed my schedule and I ran out of time. But I felt like I was ripping you off, so I've decided I'll take the camera up to uni today. This is the last ever Wilson Succession class. Yay! And I'll tell you about what happened. Are you sure you don't want to tell them?
I don't want to tell them.
Wednesday, which is my only day where I don't have any classes or any work at the moment, Mel and I had a discussion that morning, and she was going to go out and do all the shopping, and I was going to stay home and make this episode and do all the other work that I had to do, which would have been fine, except while she was putting her makeup on, our youngest puppy, who's recently started walking around, decided she was going to knock off it's like a high heel, but you store jewelry in it, and it's got a really heavy base. Did you say it was made of, like, it's not concrete?
It's like resin or something.
Like resin. Feels like concrete, but our baby knocked it off the drawers onto Mel's toe and broke it in between, like, the knuckle and the fingernail, like the last knuckle, the toenail, sorry, the last knuckle and the toenail. It looks sore.
It is sore.
She was unable to drive anywhere, let alone walk anywhere, which meant I had to do the shopping for that day. She put a post on her Instagram about it. If you want to see the full breakdown of what happened, jump on over to her Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description below. Now, like, it's Friday, so she can drive again, and I missed the bus this morning, so she has to drive, because the work I was planning on doing on the train I had to do in the car, and I couldn't do it while I was driving. So thank you for driving. And yeah, let's cut to whatever I'd planned next. Today was a perfect exercise in things not going according to plan. After Mel dropped me off at uni, I went into class. I was a little bit late, which isn't a big deal, but worth mentioning anyway. And then I really wanted to take a photo of the uni through a reflection. I naturally assumed that because it's been raining for the last 3 days, and it was like torrentially raining yesterday, that we would have a heap of rain. So I took the raincoat with me today, and well, there was no rain, and it's so dry. It's like 25 degrees. So I had to buy my own water to make my own puddle to take the photo, so I did that. Pro tip, I didn't realise that I'd bought it, but don't use sparkling water when you're doing those things, because the reflection doesn't show up, like, at all, because of the sparklies. Yeah, just use regular water. I had another photo in mind. It's a photo that I really want to do in a lot of different places, and I thought the uni would be an awesome place to do it, so I went for a bit of a walk. And I heard all these sirens and shouts and yells, and I had no idea where they were coming from, but I tracked them down anyway. It turns out there was a bit of a protest down the road. It's going the wrong way. I was trying to take photos sneakily and footage sneakily because I didn't want to piss anybody off, and everyone was quite obviously already annoyed. And I spent too much time there. So we had to go home, because now we've got to go and pick up our preschooler. The focus on this thing kills me. Got to go pick up our preschooler. So yeah, today's just been an exercise. Well, this vlog, not just today, but this vlog's been an exercise in when things don't go right. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed it. Cool, thanks, bye.